I'm Alan Weiss, and this is The Writing on the Wall. Welcome to Writing on the Wall. I'm talking today about pride. Yes, sir, pride. And you know, there's a cliche that people don't wash their rental cars. And I guess that's largely true, but some people do. Some people take the time to run the rental car through a car wash because they're going to be driving up to a client who might see it, who might not know whether it's a rental or not, and they have pride about it. We recently came back from the Jersey Shore. And in the morning, I would go to a CVS to get the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times because they only got about 2 or 3 copies of each. Apparently, no one reads anything intellectually at the Jersey Shore. And the CVS opened at 7, so I would pull up a minute or so before. And on Monday morning at 7:03, a woman came and opened the sliding doors, didn't say good morning to me, had a real look on her face, put some racks outside, and then went inside, her back to me. I said, "Do you have the Times and the Wall Street Journal?" She said, "I haven't opened the newspapers yet." I said, "Well, would you?" And she cut them open, sort of, exhaling. She gave me the papers. I gave her $4 or $5, whatever it was. And that was it. She never said thank you. On Tuesday morning, I went at 7 o'clock and the doors were already open. And I went inside and there was a man there. He said, "Good morning, can I help you?" And I said, "I'm looking for the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times." And he said, "Oh, they're right over here. I haven't put them out yet. Let me get them for you." And he did. And when he did that, he said, "Thank you very much," after I paid him, and I went on my way. Now, similar operations, 2 different attitudes. This guy had pride in what he was doing, and the woman did not. Now, you could make a case she was having a bad morning, something happened to her life, okay, but I'm betting you she's like that most of the time. I went to a McDonald's to get coffee that same morning. And there's a line of 3 people at the counter. So I got in line. It's McDonald's, it's fast food, but there's no one at the counter. I hear voices back in the cooking area, but there's no one at the counter. And after 2 minutes, there was still no one at the counter. I left. People didn't have pride in their work. I don't care if they're hourly employees. I don't care if they don't own the place. I went to a car wash. And a couple of people came up to me and said, "Listen, if you're ever interested in our detailing this, we'd be proud to do it." They took pride in their work. There's a range from a job to a calling, right? We've all heard the story about one person's laying bricks and another person's building a wall, but the third person's building a cathedral. We've all heard the story. But the fact is a bartender serving drinks or helping people to have a good time? Is a flight attendant making sure that people have their seatbelts fastened, or is she trying to ensure safety? So the point is, on this spectrum, where do you see yourself? Where is your pride? Are you trying to make a sale, for example, or are you trying to improve the client's condition? People do much better when they're trying to provide value instead of trying to take money. My hairstylist gives me coffee the way I like it and a back rub. That's why I go there. Car dealers have lounges now with food and drink. And not just for high-end cars, for almost any car. They want you to be comfortable. They take you proudly to their service area, which is more immaculate than most hospitals. American Express doesn't just want my money. They don't just want me to not leave home without it. They want me to have a great time. And they try to make sure I have a great time. They have all of my habits recorded, all of my preferences recorded. They called me in Bora Bora and said, "You're making charges overseas. We wanted to make sure it's legit." I said, "For goodness sakes, you know I travel. I'm in Bora Bora." They said, "Then why are you making purchases in Brasilia?" They canceled the card and FedExed the card to Bora Bora the next day. I like those people. What's your voicemail like? Is it someone with pride or just somebody saying, leave something at the beep? But more importantly, how quickly do you respond? Some people tell me, "I don't talk to people who call me until I finish the project of mine." Well, you don't have any pride. You deserve to get back to people. You'd want people to get back to you. Do you open your store proudly, your CVS? Do you open it so that people are happy to see you and you're happy to see them, in a metaphoric sense? My dogs are really happy, and I believe it's because they're very proud to be members of our pack.